stand back and stand by. Those were the words the President of the United States said to a white supremacist, a violent white supremacist organization. Not stand down, not cease your operations, not I do not accept your support, not your actions are morally reprehensible, as is your stance on social matters. Not I condemn white supremacy in all of its forms. Not the overt racism in this country needs to stop, and if I am elected, I will work to make sure that systemic racism truly becomes a thing of the past. Not, oh, yes, Mr. Wallace, 100%, I condemn the actions of the Proud Boys and all white supremacist groups. Not white supremacy and white chauvinism are not American and have no place in the lexicon of American ethos. Not I do not stand with white supremacists. He could have said any of that. Literally any of that. It was a fucking softball question. Hey, Mr. President, do you condemn white supremacy? Antifa? Law enforcement? No. And then, when the Proud Boys are brought up, he tells them, stand back and stand down. Or, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of what a rational person would say. My apologies. That was 100% a gaffe. Stand back and stand by. Excuse me. Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. my dog is being silly in the background. That's terrifying. That's reprehensible. And the thing is, earlier today, he said he'd never heard of the Proud Boys and that they need to stand down and let law enforcement do their job. Well, here's a problem. Number one, the FBI has already submitted a report to the public that groups like the Proud Boys and groups that are somehow worse than the Proud Boys already have members within law enforcement in very, very, very terrifying numbers. And number two, the thing about his, I don't know who they are rhetoric is he does this all the time. He did this with Richard Spencer, a known neo-Nazi. He did this with Chris Cantwell, a known neo-Confederate and neo-Nazi. He does this with multiple voices of hate. He doesn't want to condemn white chauvinism, white supremacy, for the sole reason that that's his base. That is his base. Those are the people that are going to fight for him when he loses. When he loses in November, those are the people who are going to take the streets. Those are the people who are going to watch the polls. But no, it's fine. You keep supporting him. You keep supporting him. You keep singing his praises. You keep talking about how he's a man of principle and Christian values. You just keep it up. That's fine. Because we saw his true self last night at the debate. And if you're still supporting him, we see you too. We see your true self. To everyone who is rightly terrified by that rhetoric, I am so sorry that you have to live under this. And the thing is, it's not just Trump. These systems are already in place. If you know anything about the history of law enforcement, you know the history of the slave patrols, you know the roots in white supremacy. And he's hammering down. I don't know that I have any words of comfort for you. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I try to formulate words of comfort. I try to formulate some plan on a localized level to figure this out, but I gotta tell y'all, I'm at a loss at this point. We gotta vote him out. And if he fucks with the election, or if he loses and he uses his Proud Boys, well, I hope it doesn't come to that. I really don't. Or I really do. I really hope that it does not come to that. But everything this man has said in the past 3.5 years, even before, during his 2016 campaign, shows me that he is not the kind of guy who believes in the democratic process. And when I say democratic process, I don't mean the Democratic Party. I mean the process of democracy. The process of, if the American people say that they don't want you anymore, and I don't see him as that guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am just a liberal soy boy beta cuck who is just too triggered and too sensitive to see that he's just joking all the time. But I don't think that's the case. Stand back and stand by. He said that like they were his own private fucking army. This country deserves better. This country deserves better than Donald Trump. This country deserves better than the fucking Proud Boys. That's all I really got to say on the matter. Yeah, fuck the Proud Boys. To hell with them. To hell with Donald Trump. To hell with the neo-Nazis, the neo-Confederates. Y'all lost. Y'all waved the flags of losers. Y'all can't handle that. I don't know what to tell you. Go back to your own country. Oh, wait. yeah. Anyway, a little pissed this morning, but all is well. Um, take care of yourself. We'll get through this. We have to. Yeah. And love y'all. Well,